Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. It's that time of year again. Some of us gamers are thinking about the new football games on the horizon. Some of you might even be playing the FIFA 21 closed beta right now. So I thought this would be a good time to talk about some older FIFA titles, and more specifically the Ignite and the Frostbite engines. Recently, I've been playing FIFA 15 and FIFA 16 career modes, and I've been having a lot of fun with both games. Playing FIFA 16 earlier today made me realise how much better the series was running on the Ignite engine. You may or may not know that FIFA 16 was the last version which used the Ignite engine before the series transitioned over to the Frostbite engine. If you quickly search for FIFA players' thoughts of the Frostbite engine, then you'll find out that they're really not that impressed with the newer games since leaving Ignite. I'm definitely one of those players. Since Frostbite, there's quite a long list of issues which have plagued the FIFA series. My main complaint, and I've mentioned this on the channel before, but it's the game has been far too easy for career mode players since changing to FIFA 17, which is the first title to use Frostbite. It's like the AI is all over the place. It simply doesn't pose a challenge. The gameplay is simply just end to end. It's like NBA Jam. Even on ultimate difficulty, the game is far too easy. Again, I'm talking about career mode here. Play a FIFA Ultimate Team fixture in ultimate difficulty and it's damn hard. But for whatever reason, since Frostbite, I can take a club like Brighton and win the league without breaking into a sweat. And this isn't me showing off. I'm not claiming to be a FIFA god or anything. Just take a look at the FIFA subreddit or the various FIFA gaming forums, and everyone says the same thing. FIFA 17, FIFA 18, 19 and FIFA 20 are all far too easy when playing on what's supposed to be the harder difficulties. My complaints don't end there either. What's with the in-game menus in FIFA these days? They're clunky, they're slow to navigate, sometimes the menus get stuck and freeze for me. And this applies to the gameplay too. On Frostbite, FIFA just feels weird to me. Like the players are floating or skating around the pitch. There's no weight to anything. And again, I'll use that word. FIFA is clunky now. Playing FIFA 16 this afternoon was a joy. The game runs smoothly, it's far more responsive, and most importantly, it's actually a challenge in legendary difficulty. The same applies to FIFA 15. I'm halfway through my first season in a career mode on a Man United save, and I'm struggling to achieve consistency. I'm loving that challenge because it keeps me coming back and wanting more. Now, I'm not saying that the older FIFA games are perfect or without their flaws, but on the Ignite engine, in my opinion, FIFA was far more fun, and this isn't opinion, FIFA was challenging for the career mode player on Ignite. I felt like the game didn't overcomplicate itself, and again, I will bore you to tears guys, but it's too easy now. On Frostbite, FIFA is too easy in single player on career. So what is the point in even playing career mode if you're in the hardest difficulty and it's just like, yeah, you're winning most games 2-0, 3-0. You don't even have to really learn the game or be that good at it. It's just too easy. Visually, FIFA on Frostbite has looked a bit strange. The lighting seems off to me. Don't get me wrong, stadia and crowds look fantastic, but it's like EA have focused more on getting these things improved rather than the gameplay. Seriously, if you own a copy of FIFA 14, 15 or 16, give one of them a try. They'll feel a bit quick at first, so make sure you change the game speed to slow, but everything just feels better. I just really wish that EA would put FIFA back on Ignite. something that really annoys me in recent FIFAs on Frostbite engine, and that's, where are the fouls? Referee doesn't seem to blow up for fouls anymore. It's just end-to-end action. The set pieces are rubbish now. You could argue that's nothing to do with the engine. That's just EA trying to change something that wasn't broke in the first place. Personally, I really like the penalty system, the penalty kick system, free kicks, corner kicks on FIFA 15 and FIFA 16. Again, I find everything a bit overcomplicated now. It's clunky. I mean, free kicks are awful in FIFA 20. They're just simply awful. It's not like other EA Sports series aren't using Ignite. NHL still uses it, for example. But I feel with FIFA and Madden, EA attempt to wow their player base with lifelike player models, faces, and improved stadia atmosphere, that kind of thing. Which is why they insist on the Frostbite engine. But I'll say it again, the gameplay has suffered for it. If you read up on the Ignite engine, it states the following, and I quote, "Electronic Arts announced several features within the Ignite engine. Its human intelligence framework lets in-game players think like real athletes, with the ability to make snap judgments, prepare for impact, and perform as a team player. For example, the new artificial intelligence creates a sense of urgency for computer players towards the end of an association football match to rush for more shots on goal." So is this why FIFA Career Mode was actually challenging in FIFA 14, 15 and 16 on the higher difficulties? It's definitely food for thought, and another reason why I think EA Sports should go back to the drawing board. But this would never happen, because as long as the FIFA series, and more specifically FIFA Ultimate Team, is still making a lot of money, which it is, then they'll not reassess anything just because of a few gamers on the internet, myself included, are complaining about the Frostbite engine. Let me know in the comments below, guys, your experiences with FIFA on Ignite and FIFA on Frostbite. Let me know if you think the series is suited to the newer engine, or like myself and many other FIFA players, would you like to see a return to Ignite, or maybe even move to a brand new engine which doesn't seem to solely focus on graphics and atmosphere? As always, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit me up a like. Please subscribe if you don't already. We'll be talking about FIFA 21 and PES 2021 on the channel a lot in the up and coming weeks, guys. So like I say, hit that subscribe button and get on board and get in the comments and join in the chat. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.